Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to Nanaba's Kitchen. I hope you all are having a great day so far. Today, I'm taking a surf and turf approach to peppered steak. So you shrimp-loving, beautiful people out there, and you steak lovers also are going to benefit from this recipe. You're gonna absolutely love it. Let's begin, but first, let's wash our hands. And while I'm washing my hands, do Sister Madame a quick favor. Give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and do that. Get that out of the way. Keeps me encouraged. We could all use some encouragement, can't we now? A quick look at the ingredients we need. The first ingredient, the main one, is the steak. And today we're using a small piece of tenderloin. We're also going to need some shrimps, and these are deveined. The shells have been removed. Also, the heads are not there. So it's going to be nice and succulent, super juicy. And for our veggies, we need 1 green bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper, and 1 large onion. Now let's go ahead and prepare our vegetables. And here is our steak. Here is how the grain is running, so we're gonna go right against it to get those tender, melt in your mouth cuts, all right? So we're going to cut them as thin as we can get them. Perfect. Now we want to keep the steak as juicy as it gets, all right? And to do that, we want to sprinkle some cornstarch onto it. This will help to keep those juices in when we are stir frying. We're also gonna need to season with some all-purpose seasoning. We need a little bit of salt, just a pinch of it. We need a whole lot of black pepper. There's pepper in the name of this recipe, so go for it. Like I said, express yourself. We're also gonna need some garlic, and I've just finely minced these. We will also need some ginger paste right here. So go ahead and put that in there as well. Now we're gonna need some organic honey. Now the honey, what that is gonna do is bring us a gloss, a shine, a sheen. It's not going to be an overpowering amount of sweetness. Trust and believe. What it's going to do is amplify the savory umami aspect of this dish. All right, now we're going to need some oil. Just a little bit of oil is going to keep things sliding off nice and easy, not making anything stick. And besides, this is essentially a marinade. We need oil in this marinade. Last but certainly not the least is some light soy sauce. I'm using a 1/4 teaspoon of that. And I like to combine the 2 soy sauces, the light and the dark. So here comes a little bit of dark soy sauce, about a 1/4 teaspoon of that as well. Now we're going to stir everything. YouTube needs to establish some kind of a smell-o-vision. Y'all, this smells so good. Woo! The steak looks nicely coated. We're done. We're gonna let this sit aside for about 15 minutes. That's all it's gonna take. And for the shrimp, we're going to season with some all-purpose seasoning. All right, a few sprinkles here and there. Just kind of eyeball it. Shrimp doesn't need a lot because it has that ocean flavor. It's briny. I love shrimp. We're also going to season with some crushed black pepper. Freshly crushed makes all the difference. And then for the salt, please be light-handed. Just a little pinch of it will go a long way to do some wonders. It's important to clean as you go. That's Sister Madame Pro tip number 1. And for the slurry, we're going to need a heaping tablespoonful of cornstarch, a 1/3 cup of water, a splash of dark soy sauce, and another splash of light soy sauce. Now give it a good mix and set aside for later use pretty soon. Looking good, looking good. Everything is set and ready to go. Let's cook. So the wok is on high heat to begin with. We're going to cook the shrimps first. A little bit of oil. And the shrimps will go in and we'll cook it 2 minutes each side. Now those shrimps know they look good. Look at them. Now we're going to be cooking the steak. So in the same wok, I pour all the steak in. We don't have a lot of steak to cook today, so just pour them all in and then spread them out. We're going to cook 2 to 3 minutes before we flip them and cook 2 to 3 minutes again, or until we have that caramelized look to it. The steak is also looking great. I love the color we were able to get on it. So pour that out. And in the same wok, we're going to pour just a small amount of oil back in there. And we're going to now cook the veggies. And for the veggies, we start with medium heat and we pour in our minced garlic, followed by ginger paste. And then we're going to stir fry that for under a minute. Then we're going to go in with the onions. And once the onions go in, I crank the heat up. I add a little bit of crushed black pepper and some all-purpose seasoning. And then I stir fry that for under a minute before adding the peppers. Cranking the heat up helps to keep these veggies nice and crunchy, as well as vibrant in appearance. If you cook it on a lower heat, they're going to start releasing their juices and they're going to become soggy and stand the risk of losing that flamboyant appearance of these veggies. I want to keep that, so high heat is key. Adding the slurry now, and immediately follow up by also adding the steak. The sauce should thicken almost immediately, and once that happens, we go in with the shrimps, fold those in, and then the last thing I'm going to do is up the umami-fied flavors in here with some oyster sauce. Yes, you see all that sauce around that beef and those veggies. Ooh, Oh my, oh my. So here is that oyster sauce, and that's just going to really amplify the umami in this wok right here. The colors are life. Leave a comment and tell me what you would pair this with. We're going to be serving this today with some rice. Friends and family, beautiful people, I hope you're all inspired to try this simple, quick yet tasty recipe. It is very special to me. My first pepper steak recipe on this channel is going to places that I could never imagine it could go to. And this recipe is also inspired by that. So it's very special and close to my heart. I hope you give it a shot and come back, please, with your feedback. I am so grateful. Winner, winner, steak and shrimp dinner. Can I say any more? Y'all need to try this right here, friends. It is a beautiful dish. It's nice and saucy. Veggies are crunchy and vibrant, and the shrimp was cooked to perfection. No rubberiness, not in the Novelist kitchen. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this amazing, fantastic dish. Gotta eat, y'all. See you soon. Thank you, beautiful person, for watching the video all the way to the end. Kindly leave me a comment and subscribe down below. And don't forget to share the video as well. Also, watch more videos. It is chop time, and here in Anava's kitchen, chop time is always yes, friends. So pull up a chair. We are all friends and family here.